I have built over time a tube of valuable fractional gold coins. But now my question is, how many silver ounces would it take to be of equal value? I think we're going to need a bigger tube.
Previously on Silver Heist. To see more, please subscribe.
Welcome to Silver Heist. Thank you to our returning subscribers and guests. In this video, I will compare and demonstrate ounce by ounce and side by side how many silver ounces is equivalent to this tube of fractional gold. It might surprise you that this little guy is worth $5,000 in gold content alone.
He may have been down, but he wasn't out. He may have lost a few, but he didn't let it get to him. I think we could all learn a lick or two from this little guy. Oh, and by the way, he doesn't know he's little. He thinks he's the biggest horse out there.
So you got big plans for this little horse?
Oh, yeah. See, sometimes when the little guy, he doesn't know he's a little guy, he can do great big things.
The key for the little guy is not whether to ride the gold horse or the silver horse, but to actually get in the race. And in this race, you are only running against yourself. All right, so gold versus silver, 2.5 ounces of gold, 1/10 ounce fractional gold eagles, 25 of them. Today's spot price, 2004. That is a value of $5,000. So at today's spot price of silver, how many ounces of silver and in what format would it take to have $5,000 worth of gold to be the same $5,000 worth of silver? In this tube, I've accumulated 25 gold fractional coins. I chose to keep them all American Gold Eagles, and I chose the 1/10 ounce size because that matched my budget. I found myself with 8 gold coins, but mostly bought at random intervals. But once I had paid my car off early in full, I saw a path to buy gold on a monthly basis and to build up this tube. So now with 25 1/10 ounce gold coins and gold trading just over $2,000, this tube is worth $5,000 in gold content alone. But what if you bought silver at regular intervals? How many ounces would it take to be holding $5,000 worth of silver? We'll ignore the premiums on both the gold and silver, and this will be more of a comparison of gold ounces versus silver ounces based on spot prices today. As I show the different silver formats in coins and bars, I might discuss premiums, but this is really a spot versus spot comparison. So first up, let's put some silver eagles in our stack. After a 2 to 3 year absence from buying silver eagles in any measurable quantity, this year I bought an empty tube and 2 eagles just in case the premiums came down. And they did. So now I've added more silver eagles at multiple times throughout this year, and I've got a full tube of silver eagles. So is a full tube of eagles equal to this tube of fractional gold? Not even close. How about if I added this 2023 full tube of eagles and this other tube, 60 ounces of silver? Not there yet. Now, if you prefer a different government minted coin, let's add 25 silver maples. These are a beautiful coin and come with a lower premium than silver eagles, and now these maples are milk spot free from a great mint. So is 85 ounces of silver equal to this fractional tube of gold? Not quite. Okay, so 1 ounce at a time in filling a tube and buying a whole tube at once. So what if we bought a bigger format? How about a kilo of silver? So the nice thing about buying a kilo of silver is that it is a much lower premium than any other format. It's actually the biggest bar that I've bought of silver. 32.15 troy ounces is the ounces in a kilo. So the good thing about buying a kilo is that if you bought a kilo infrequently and then you added a second one, and then when you look back, you're like, wow, there's 64 ounces of silver. So while 1 ounce at a time does add up, it is something to take a big 32 ounce stride. But a 32 ounce stride is awfully big. So what if you broke it down into smaller bites? The 100 gram bar, if you bought 10 of these, that's a fractional kilogram of silver. 100-gram bar is 3.215 ounces. So now that we've got 32, 64, 96 ounces of silver in these bars here alone, how is that adding up? With all of this silver on the table, we're still not matching the impact of this tube of fractional gold coins. Now, a great format for buying silver at a good premium, not quite as low as a kilo, but the nice thing is 10. It's very easy to count 10 ounces at a time. You just look at your stack and you see 10, 20, and 30. So this John Wick inspired 10-ounce bar I bought at APMEX in the Black Friday sale of 2022 last year. So I got John Wick 1, the sequel John Wick 2, and then the sequel John Wick 3. 30 ounces of silver. So with all this silver on the table compared to this fractional gold tube, are we there yet? Almost. We need a little bit more. So let's get something stunning. So here are some Libertads. Just a little bit more to go, a little bit more silver, and I think we'll get there, but stay to the end because we're going to discuss what is the best buy. So on December 9th, 2023, today's spot price of silver, $22.99. So what silver did we add to equal the same amount as that fractional tube of gold? 60 silver eagles, 25 silver maples, 64 ounces from 2 kilo bars, and 32 ounces from 10 100-gram silver bars, 30 ounces from 3 10-ounce bars, and 7 Libertads. So 2.5 ounces of gold bought 1/10 ounce of gold at a time over a period of time, or all of this silver also bought over a period of time. So the grand total is 218 ounces of silver. So 218 ounces of silver equivalent to 2.5 ounces of gold. So 1 ounce of gold is equal to 87 ounces of silver. So given this demonstration of how many ounces of silver is equivalent to the fractional tube of gold, which should you buy next, silver or gold? Well, my advice would be to buy an empty tube. Nothing succeeds like consistent effort. Let us know in the comments below whether you are in the market for more silver or more gold, or whether you're holding on to what you've gotten in the past. Please give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.